It's your boy Random Ninja, aka J to the A to the MES. Yes, that is how you spell my name, and that is something I know how to do. Anyway, you already looked at your calendar, and you know what it is. It's What We're Watching Wednesday 1. Okay, and you know how I'm all about free. And this is no different when I want to tell y'all about what I've been watching. It is actually a 2015 documentary. It's on Tubi. Of course, love me some Tubi. A 2015 documentary about a movie made in 1994, but it's a movie you've never seen because it was never released. But there's a documentary about it, explaining it. Now, hold on, before I get ahead of myself, we all know that every time you turn around, there's a new comic book movie coming out. They rule the world. Most are great. You know, I love them. Some, whatever. But, however, that wasn't always the case. You know, it wasn't until like 2000 that we started getting quality comic book movies doing big numbers in theaters, you know, like X-Men and before that Blade. I think people forget Blade was a comic book movie. But anyway, they did put out some movies, but they were straight to home video, like Captain America, and then the TV movies like The Incredible Hulk, you know, it featured like Thor and Daredevil and Kingpin, but I digress. Anyway, in 1994, they made a Fantastic Four movie. The movie never came out, like I said. The whole reasoning for the movie being made and why it didn't come out and everything's really interesting, and this documentary is all about that. The whole reason they made it is, well, you have to watch the documentary, but it involves like trauma films, and if you know trauma, you know trauma. If you've never heard of trauma, I don't know, Toxic Avenger, Class of Nukem High, Kabuki Warrior, I think it is, like Roger Corman. That's a whole nother seminar, but I definitely recommend you check that. It's called Doomed with ED. It's on Tubi, and once again, it is free. Anyway, what you been watching, Uncle Sam?
All right, well, thanks a lot, James. I am Uncle Sam, and yes, it is another What We're Watching Wednesday. What We're Watching Wednesday what? So, it is December. The season of holiday joy and cheer is upon us, or you can choose to be a Grinch. And if you're going to be a Grinch, then you might as well watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So that's my number one on my holiday list for the What We're Watching Wednesday. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. My son made me watch it about 3 or 4 times this weekend. We watched that 3 or 4 times, and then also we had to watch the 1964 Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer stop motion movie. He had never seen it before. Obviously, he's only 4. And I showed it to him on a Friday night, and Saturday we had to watch it, 3 more times. So I think that was a big win. If my little one's digging it, show it to yours. Come on, dude. Make this, if it's not already, it should be a part of your holiday playlist, or holiday watch list, I should say. Moving on, have to mention, of course, a little bit of horror, if you want to call it horror. It's definitely a little monster movie. It's Halloween themed, or it's Christmas themed. Gremlins, 1985, classic. The movie's as old as I am, so it's like fine wine. It has aged very, very well, and it's still such a fun movie. I enjoy it. So that's definitely got to go on there. You've got to watch that. If you haven't already watched it this season, put it on your list and watch it. Finally, I'm going to leave you with Christmas Vacation. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Chevy Chase kills it. Look, if you don't know who Cousin Eddie is, then we can't talk anymore, okay? That's just all there is to it. Peace. We'll see you next week.